everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Duececraft with me, DuceCraft Today I was going to fix the broken wheat farm here. This was my very first wheat farm, and it works off of a daylight sensor, goes on a 5-day cycle, uses a villager to plant the crops, and then it flushes them, and then after 5 days, it lets the villager back in and he replants. But I just remembered that it broke because villagers no longer move when a player is not within something like 16 blocks, I think, can't remember, of the villager. So to remedy that, we've got to do some experimenting. You see here I've got Undead Fred. I just caught him last night and threw a bunch of armor on him so he doesn't die in the sunlight. Now we got to bring a villager over here and test to see if he will plant with Undead Fred here or if he won't. That's the first test, so I'm going to get a villager from right over here in our village, bring him over here, and to do that I'm going to have to get a bunch of mine carts. And you know what, I'll just try boat. This should be interesting. So let me get a boat together and we'll try to trap this guy. Alright, I got my boat and I've got a Fletcher here. I only have 2 Fletchers and a Shepherd, so he's going to have to do. No farmers in this area. I think I accidentally killed them all when taking them over to that farm, and then zombies killed him. So let's get this guy over to, well, let me fix this real quick. Over to, nope, that ain't gonna work. Oh well, if they get out, they get out. You know what, I better fix it. Because I know with my luck, a zombie's gonna come by and say, free lunch. And eat them all up. Hey, saw that. Okay, let's go. Now the hard part is going to be getting across this little river. As soon as I get across, he's gonna want to run back to the village, and the only way I can get him over the river is to break the boat. So I'm sure he's gonna try to start running as soon as I break the boat. We'll see what happens here. Do 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 do. And here comes the moment of truth. So get him to here, and I'm gonna have to break him. Yep, here he goes. Nope. Go, 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 go. No, no, sir. No, no, no. Get on the... Get on the shore. Get on. Yeah, go that way. That's the way you want to go. Yeah. Nope, 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 nope. Guy, come on. Come on. Go, go. Thank you. Go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go. Yeah. Get up. Get on the... Okay, get in the boat. Thank you. We're gonna have to figure out another way to do this. Let's knock him around a little bit. Alright. And maybe if we're closer it'll be easier. Oh boy, he disappeared. There he is. Woo, that was weird. Okay, let's see. And okay. Yeah. Keep staying that way. Keep staying over there. Over there. Over there. Over there. Over there. No, 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 no. Don't go back to the village. You don't want to go back to that village. They don't like you. Go over into the boat. Go into the boat. Go into the boat. Or the fence. Either one. Go. Go. Yeah. Give me my boat. Okay. Now I've got him for sure. Haha. Sucker. Okay, now to get him in will be really easy. We're just going to chop away some of this fence. Just like that. And maybe we can squeeze. Yeah, let's squeeze him in there. Put our fence back so he can't get out. Boop, boop. And nope. Boop, nope. Nope. On top. Yep. Okay, give me that. Give me. Yep. And right there. Good. Okay, now I brought some seeds. I'm going to throw some seeds at him before he gets out of the boat. So that, yeah, good, he caught him. Now, we can see if he will actually plant. No, the zombie's dying. Oh, boy. This isn't going to plan. Let me get water to put him out. Oh well, it's almost nighttime, so hey, no burning, no burning. Oh, nope. Oh boy. Okay, well, let me collect my stuff and start all over. Well, Undead Fred is gonna have to die because he has all of my stuff on. Hopefully he doesn't kill me again. Okay. And we're gonna have to get another zombie. Alright, so now we have Undead Ted here. He's gonna be helping us out. Hey, hey, hey! No friends. No friends allowed. He's gonna be helping us out with our experiment. I extended this just a little bit more just so that he wouldn't burn in the sunlight once it turns day. Although if he goes over there, he's going to. So let me get him over here and we'll block him. Boop, boop, just for now. Just until the experiment's over. Now the experiment we're doing here is we're gonna see if once it turns day, if the zombie, if I'm more than 16 blocks away, let's say I'm, I don't know, over there somewhere, if this villager is actually gonna come out here and plant because, geez, a bunch of zombies here now, because Undead Ted here is scaring him, and it's gonna make him move around. If not, then this whole thing is pointless. So yeah, we're gonna find that out. Go see if we can zoom in and see if he's not doing anything, is he? Okay, so let me see. Oh, he is. So it does work. It absolutely 100% works. He is out there planting. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so now we can move on to stage 2. We know stage 1 works. That was the problem with this thing, is that because I wasn't in the area, they weren't planting, and so the system was just flushing. No wheat was getting collected, and everything was just going to waste. The zombie would just, or the villager would just sit in here and do nothing. So now that we know we can get him to work without us being around him, let's go ahead and fix this whole situation down here and get it all working again. So I locked Phil the Fletcher up. He's inside of there, so he can't try to come out here and plant anymore. Now, I really didn't explain this system, but let me demonstrate how it works. I've explained it in my world tour, but if you haven't seen that, you have no clue. So here we go. Let's get rid of this just so we can see. Alright, you see that? Well, normally all of these are going to have, all the dispensers have water buckets in it. I took them out because there was no point in having it, so just the middle one has it. But every 5 days the system flushes, and it's going to flush the water out of the dispensers. After a certain time it picks it back up. But what that does is flushes all the wheat back that way and all the wheat back that way. Then at one time I had a row of hoppers back there and a whole row of hoppers on the front that would collect all the wheat and seeds and all that junk. I'm going to change that to where everything gets flushed all the way around to the front into a single hopper. I'm going to try to do that. We're going to see if it works. If not, we'll figure something else out. But that happens every 5 or 6 days. I can't remember what I did it on. And the gate's open here so he can come in and replant. Then after the first night, after he's done all of his replanting, gone inside for the night, this happens. Wait for it. I looked away. These gates close right here so that he can't get back in and mess with the crops, so they have a chance to grow. And then again, those gates are gonna stay closed so he can't go in there until the 5th day. You can see I'm doing cycles here, day and night cycles. And then on the 5th day, it flushes the system again, and those gates are going to open once again for him to come in and replant. So that's how the system worked at one time. We're going to keep it mostly the same. The only difference is I used to have fence gates right here too, and they were also on the timer. If I peel back this right here, you can see the redstone going in. There was some redstone torches right here. That is gone. I decided that I am going to put the back row of the fence line right here, just because there's absolutely no need for the villager to try to come in through here. If I had another villager over here, it would make sense, but I don't. So we're getting rid of that. So I got the hoppers set up, so they're all facing this direction to right here, and this one's pointing down on that side. And then on the far side, same thing, they're all pointing into this direction so that we can funnel them all into one spot And then underneath, once we get down there, we're going to set up a sorting system, and the wheat will go into a chest. The seeds will be spit out into the door here, or into this area, so that the villager collects them, and we don't have to keep coming back to spit new seeds into his face. So that's how that's gonna work. Now this is going to be the new fence line right here, so let's go ahead and throw that down. For now, I'm going to leave a little bit area open, a little spot open, so that I can get through to my supplies over here. But we are done with that. We're not going to need packed ice. Pretty much all of this is done. We just need to put the water sources on the sides here, which one source per side should be enough. Yeah, that's good. So we can throw down just a piece of dirt right there, and then I'm going to throw slabs on top of all of this, because the villager can get stuck in the water stream, and so can the items. So I want to cover that up so that they can't go in there, just like that, and get another piece of dirt for right there. Good, and boom. And that's why I have the extra slab right here, and he can probably climb up on that, can't he? I didn't think of that. I might have to go too tall with the fences. Oh, you know what? That's why I had the water stream there, so that he couldn't do it. I forgot about that. Alright, well, redo. We're going to change it back to the way it was. Alright, so I got everything moved over. I've got my water stream under here, as you can see. That's going to keep everything hydrated. I moved this fence back a little bit, just because there was no need for it to go back that far. What else? Move this post in just to make it look nice, and I forgot to set that back to night. Okay, so yeah, I've got all the hoppers in, got water buckets in all of the dispensers. So now it's time for a test drive. So let's get over here and switch the cycles until we hit the daytime of the 5th day and see the system flush and make sure everything works. And then we'll go down. There we go. Make sure everything is okay. We still have a problem here. Why isn't that getting flushed? Is it because that doesn't make any sense? That water stream should have been able to go all the way down to there. Oh, there's no water bucket in it, and that's why it didn't. So that's an easy fix. Let me get a water bucket for that one. Did I miss one here also? No. Okay, so I'm gonna have to test it again, see what's going on. But after we test it, we should be able to go downstairs, link up the hoppers downstairs, and set up a sorting system. So let me test this one more time, and it should be this one. Boom. There we go. Okay, what is going on? So after playing with the redstone, messing everything up, starting all over, messing everything up, starting all over, I think I finally got it all completed. Now a lot of game mechanics have changed since I built this, so it's pretty much completely different than the way it was. So let's take a look. You see we've got our fence gates here, we've got our little garden right here, and dispensers in the middle. Now the dispensers have water buckets in them, and they've got water sources in between with a slab in between. Now the slab is keeping these two dispensers, whenever they push out water, it's keeping them from creating a source block right here. So that's the reason those are there. Also, the water helps keep the soil right here moist, so that is a good thing. On the ends, we've got our hopper chain, both sides. So what happens is Mr. Fletcher guy here comes out here, gates are open, he comes and he does his little gardening, he plants all his seeds. Then when it turns night, he runs inside, and about midnight-ish, these gates are gonna close, just like go. Go. It takes a while. Why no? There they go. So those are gonna close. I forgot I had it on daytime, not nighttime. So those are gonna close, and he's not gonna be able to come back in here and mess with the crops as they grow. So 5 days later, crops are all fully grown. The system flushes, washes everything except for some lingering seeds. Everything else should go into the hopper. Wheat here and there will stay. But that's good because he can go around and pick up all those seeds as he's planting. Also, these fence gates are going to reopen so that he can go back in and start planting again. And then again, the cycle starts all over at night. The gates are going to close and everything just starts over. 5 days later, it flushes. So that's how that works. Let's go down and take a look at the redstone. First of all, we got our daylight sensor here, and it is set to night. Good. Go, go, go. Thank you. Now you can see it's a complete mess here, but not as bad as it was before. Now the daylight sensor comes over into this block right here, which has a dispenser or a dropper on top of it. The dropper is filled with wooden swords. The reason there's wooden swords in there is because they give out a signal strength, a comparator signal strength of 3. So let me grab one real quick, and you can see right behind this hopper here we've got a comparator. Notice it's got no signal going to it right now, but after the daylight sensor triggers this dispenser, it's going to drop a sword into the hopper. Now the hopper detects it, sends out a signal strength of 3. That's going to go around here. This is after the first night. It's going to put one sword in, send a signal this way on a really long delay to close all the fence gates. These control the fence gates. So that's the first night. Then you'll see the signal also carries along a different path. Let me put another sword in here so we can see where it's at. So now it's going this way along a long line. Put another sword in. It's a little bit further. Another sword in. This is day 4. So it's almost to this repeater right here. Now I did have another split off of here going over around this way back through there to some other fence gates on the other side. Tore those out. So now it's just this little simplified system. So day 5, the daylight sensor triggers the dispenser to spit in the last one. Boop. You can see they're all disappearing. Now what happened is that signal went all the way to this repeater. This repeater sent a pulse lengthener signal through here up into here, which turns off this redstone. Let's do it again so you can actually see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now if you watch, you see that redstone torch turned off, and that allowed all of those swords to go back into this dropper, which gets a signal over here to spit them back into this hopper, which spits them back into this. Hard to explain, but that's what happens. Now at the same time all that's going on, this guy right here, this is a monostable circuit, or a monostable circuit. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and watch it. Hops up, so it sends us a really quick pulse through here on a short delay, goes through, spits out water. These are all connected to the dispensers. So on a short delay, it spits out the water, and then on a longer delay, it picks it all up. So that's how the water system works. Over here is our hopper chain for one side. I didn't hook up a filter yet, and I'm going to just, I'm running short on time here, but this is where our hoppers are collecting all of our goodies right there. And that is how the whole system works. It's hard to explain if you don't know what's going on in my head. It's pretty tough. So now you can see Mr. Fletcher back at it. He's planting again, and since we just reset the system, it's going to take 5 days now for it to flush again, and then it'll all reset. So that's how the thing works. This was my very first redstone project, And back then I didn't realize you could just hop a minecart under these guys and collect all the goodies. So I went the really extremely hard route and made this system. And now it's working again, which is awesome. So, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, I can understand why. It was pretty funky. But I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.